Can you hear it now? I don't know what is going on. This is crazy. Can y'all hear now? Put up a message if you can hear it. It should be going now. All right. Damn. What the hell? Anyway, real quick, I gave Vikings a B minus. I gave the Titans a B because of the number 1 pick. Texans didn't really grade because of CPU draft. Steelers once again a CPU draft. And the Seahawks, I gave him a B because he hadn't been here that long. All right. Damn. Saints made 1 pick. Folston, the D end, 78 overall. He'll be a good player, 89 strength, run stopper. That's what he likes. The rest of those CPU picks going through them, don't really see anyone offhand that stands out. The running back may get a little time behind Kamara. The 6th rounder was a good get. I mean, let's take a look at him real quick. Normal development, but I thought that was good, especially in the 6th. Look at that man in zone, 79, 84, 90, 89, 88 across the board there. Not bad. No, we won't grade it because he only made 1 pick. Skins, once again, a CPU draft, but Moy was a high-rated guy. We'll take a look at him real quick. Quick development, 24 years old, a little older, but obviously well-developed with the strength and finesse move. With the speed and acceleration, you can play him at end if you want to, especially in a 3-4. Middle of the 1st round was good value right there. Lynch in the 2nd, top of the 2nd, looks like a pretty good player. The rest of it fell off pretty quick, though. But once again, that was a CPU draft. Ravens CPU draft. Cochran, the left guard, is going to be a good player with 90 strength. Fit well in that system in Baltimore. They like to run the ball. Really focused on the offensive line there. When we looked at that team, looks like he set his draft board because a lot of linemen came off the board here. And most of them had pretty good strength, so it's good to recognize your needs. The quarterback in the 3rd round, that's a good value, 75 overall. I think he had a pretty, star development. Oh, there you go. Okay, so, yeah, some good traits there. So, that was good value right there. I think he set his draft board really well here. That's a good balanced draft across the board there for the Ravens. Good job. All right, the Super Bowl champion Rams. They got a receiver. They said he's going to develop that guy in Wistrom. Then he got some linemen here. Right tackles looks like going to be a decent player. Develop him a little bit. Left end power rusher, 82 strength, and decent speed and acceleration. Might move inside the D tackle. And then you got this corner here. It's okay. The rest of that's nothing too special. So we'll give it a C plus for the champs. He didn't need no help anyway. Blake's Raiders. I saw he had a comment earlier. I can't see it. I think he said only 1 guy under 70, and I think that was the 7th rounder right here. So the middle linebacker Daniel's going to be a good player. 85 speed, 86 acceleration. That's good. The corner, that's going to be in position of need for sure. He'll play a good bit. The receiver, more of a possession guy. Red zone, 21 years old. He'll develop. The linebacker Goodrich, he may get some time, especially since that was a need. So, you know what? I'll give you a B on that because I do like this middle linebacker, Daniel. Quick development also. So, good job with him. I like that. He's just not disciplined, so keep that in mind. Patriots was a CPU draft. Middle linebacker Carnahan looks like he's going to be a pretty good player. The rest of these guys, nothing too special right there. Nothing really standing out to me. All right, Panthers, that's me. Dobbins, I couldn't believe he fell all the way to 27. He's going to play outside. Diggs will go into a slot. We'll go to a lot more 3-wide base sets because of that talent that just fell. Rhodes being superstar development, we move to left guard and I'll play there. This damn quarterback, I didn't want to pick him. I wanted to pick somebody else, but we'll take him. So I guess he'll be on the team. Blair was the power back that we needed desperately. We only had 2 running backs. Myers will be a good depth D tackle to develop in the future because those guys are getting older. Clayton and Morgan are both good pass coverage linebackers, but we have a couple of those already, so we're going to figure out who's going to play and who's not. And then the rest of this kind of just fell off toward the end. So I'd give myself a B plus on that because Dobbins, the talent was there, and then the superstar and Rhodes. Those first two guys will start this year, so that's good. Gape and the Packers, he made a few picks. Oma made a right tackle, 81 overall, 92 strength. That's a good pick right there. Wiggum, left guard, 76 overall. He'll play too. Cortez, looks like he can play after he develops a little bit. So the first couple picks probably through the third round were pretty good, but then it kind of started to fall off a little bit. You know, this guy, 85 strength, he could be something, but then it kind of falls. Like I said, the tight end started falling off pretty fast, and then Gape stopped making picks. So I would give this probably a solid B with the lineman at the top. I like that. The Lions were present and made some good picks. This guy right here, look at this strong safety, Spencer. 82 overall, superstar development. 94 speed at strong safety. My goodness. When do you see that? We saw some really interesting speeds, and I think this guy's going to be a hell of a player. Look at that. Aggressive play ball tendency, high motor, 76 catching, which we didn't see before. 80 hit power, 80 tackle, 81 man. You wish that zone was a little higher, but I mean, that's really nitpicking. I mean, this guy's going to be pretty good. That's a really good pick right there. And then the guard's going to play, obviously, 76 overall, 87 strength. The running back can see some time there. Good speed and acceleration. 21 years old, he'll develop. But after that, kind of fell off a little bit. Look at this left tackle, though, in the 6th round. Look at that. 87 strength, 74 overall. That's good value in the 6th. Normal development, but hey, I mean, look at that. That's a really good value for the 6th round right there. That's just as good as some of those 2nd and 3rd round linemen. So you give that. I'll give this draft a A- because I like the superstar safety. The value right here with these picks, and then the left tackle in the 6th. That's a good get. Good job. All right, the Jets didn't have a lot of picks, but my goodness, here you go. There's one of them. Quick development. 98 speed. Unbelievable. With aggressive catch and run after catch. Fight for yards. Look at those are some good traits right there with a guy with 98 speed. 82 kick return. Hell yeah, he's going to be a kick returner. That's pretty amazing. We got a couple of blue gooses in this draft is what I like to call them. Something you don't see a lot. Keith, the wide receiver in the 2nd. Not bad. I think he's a taller guy with that 91 speed, 6'2", so that's pretty good. Tight end March will be decent. 85 acceleration helps that speed out, and then the DN not too great, but pretty good over here. That's a solid B plus actually with the 98 speed. That's damn good. All right, Jeff Jags, this is settle in. All right, 99 speed, number 3 overall, Craig Bridge. Get used to hearing that name because this is probably the worst guy that could have got a 99 speed guy. And y'all know how he is. And then on top of that, 95 agility. That's ridiculous. Hey, what is he, 6'1"? 6 foot. So he's not like a midget either. Aggressive in possession catch, all the catch traits, fight for yards, only medium cover ball though, so you gotta be careful with that 70 carrying. He should be returning kicks at 78 kickoff return also. God, this guy's gonna be another PEL legend most likely. Good gracious. Good job with Griffith here in the 1st as well. 85 speed middle linebacker. Jeff doesn't use her, but that's still going to be pretty good with those other traits. Proctor, this is the one I wanted to see because I was considering him with my pick at 30. I didn't take him. I took the lineman. Quick development, 78 overall. 87 speed, 86 acceleration. 78 zone, 83 hit power, coverage linebacker with some pass rush skills. He'll be a very good player. I didn't need him, but it would have been nice to have. Those are some good traits right there for that linebacker. Then you scroll through, kind of fell off a little bit here, early 2nd, but Then the running back had some decent ratings, 77 overall, and Baylark. And then just scrolling through a little bit more. The QB here, Jensen in the third, 75 overall, quick development. I know he needed to back up to his quarterback. So that was a good get right there. And then the 7th round punter, 73 overall. Well, there you go. Tops it all off. So all that combined, I'll give it an A- because the top 3 picks are all, good players. And then some value down here in the mid rounds, and then the punter and 73 is not bad also. All right, the Giants didn't have many picks, but he tried to do something with them. Possession guy in Gilden. No, he wasn't too excited about it. Hurd in the third will be a decent player. He'll get some time to develop. And then I think more of a power back here with Thornton. And then the 7th rounder. So, I'll give him a C on that. Didn't have too much to work with, though, so I won't be hard on him. 49ers and Eric. Running back Fairley was his first pick. A little surprised he went running back first because thought he was going to pretty much commit to Ballage, but, he's not a bad running back, 78 overall at 91 speed. And then the rest of it, nothing too special here, so... we'll give him a C for that, but not terrible, but nothing too eye popping there either. Falcons was a CPU draft, but I know he said his draft board. The tight end Roundtree, he'll pair with his other tight end, I forget his Hooper, so he'll pair well with him. 2nd round fullback, a little surprising, but hey, that's the draft board for you. Guard won't play much with 78 strength. And the rest of it's, nothing to write home about, but, was CPU draft. Eagles, did make some picks here. The left tackle, Montgomery, you knew he was going to be good. Superstar development. 87 strength, really good ratings overall. He's ready to play right now. Glad he got him. That roster really needed it. Cromartie, a good slot corner. Look at that agility, 98 agility. That's a prototypical slot corner right there. My goodness. He will be able to stay with about anything with decent coverage ratings also. So that's a good job right there. Ali will play as well. 89 strength tackle. Let's see. Frederick, you want that to be a little higher, but he could play in the box. With those ratings. There's the left end Riddle that some people liked in the mid rounds. Lindsey, you got some good value here throughout the mid rounds with the draft board. Biddle right here, another slot corner. So that was a pretty good job. We'll give him a B+ on that. That was pretty good. Good job, Eagles. All right, Dolphins came on and made some picks. Looking at it overall, nothing too eye-popping right here, but the Dolphins do a good job of getting the stuff that they need. And this is a pretty good balanced draft right here. I'll give him a B- on that. Nothing that stands out, but he maximizes his players' abilities very well. So good B- draft, good balanced draft across the board right there for the Dolphins. Cowboys, they had some good picks in here. Graham, I know he's a little disappointed with the speed, but the 88 acceleration will make him play a little faster than that. He was the 6th overall pick, so we'll take a look at him. Star development, 6'3". That all helps right there. Look at that hit power. 85 tackle, 92 hit power. Good gracious. 83 block shed, 83 strength, so he can play on the line also if you need him to. Look at all the traits. Swim, spin, bull rush, strip ball, high motor. You should be very happy with this pick. That guy's a hell of a player right there. Good job. Bunkley, some guys wanted him. He was going to have some good speed and acceleration with there. 94 and 97, nice combination. And in the left guard and second will play. 87 strength. Going through the rest of it, nothing too special, but those, I'm sorry, the kicker. We did see him. Quick development kicker. Look at that. 93 kick power, too. Good job. Good foresight on that. So, I think this is another A- draft because of the strength of these 3 picks right here and the kicker. Good job. Colts was a CPU draft. Nothing really standing out in this one. Just scrolling through real quick. I know this guy was rated pretty high. Only normal development was a little surprising, but he's got some good catch ratings and such. So he can play in the slot well. Chiefs didn't have a lot of picks, but you see the tight end right here, Chavez. We all knew he was going to be pretty good. We'll take a look at him. Quick development, vertical threat, 88 speed. The acceleration knocks it down a little bit for me, but hell, 88 speed tight end is good with that talent. And he's got all the traits you want right there, except that cover ball, only on big hits. You have to be careful with that because his carrying's 80, so that's not too bad. You can get away with that. Horton, the DN, also 81 overall, 81, 85 speed and acceleration. He'll be a good speed rusher coming off the edge. And then, unfortunately, the tackle, only 79 strength. You might have to work with that a little bit. But these two picks right here are very good. So, we'll give that probably a B+, because these two are very good picks right there. All right, Deontay and the Chargers, back. Welcome back once again. Able to draft Austin Stout, number 2 pick overall. No doubter. We knew this quarterback was going to be good. Star development right there. 92 throw power. Good accuracy off the gate. Got everything you want right there. Except didn't have the tight spiral trait, which is a little surprising. But, with Deontay, he'll make it work. It doesn't matter. Gibson in the second looks like he's going to be a decent speed rusher. Little surprised he wasn't a little faster. Stewart in the third we knew was going to be another speed guy. Look at 95 speed, 97 acceleration. There's some fast receivers in this draft. Good gracious. And then the rest of it was CPU. But, overall, for not being around, he made a good obvious pick right there. We'll give it a B. I was going to knock it down to a minus, but that's pick of Stewart right there kind of bumps it back up to a B. All right, Cody's Cardinals. Right outside linebacker, Toefield, the first pick, 85 speed, 85 acceleration. Speed rush outside linebacker, 6'4". Good gracious, good size on that. Finesse moves good. 81 block sheds good. Swim and strip, high motor. Undisciplined though, but you playing linebacker, he's not exactly on the line all the time, so you can get away with that. D tackle will help, 85 strength. And then the rest of it, as he said in the chat, wasn't that great. But that top pick was pretty good. We'll give it a B- on that. All right, Buccaneers. Went and got more speed. I guess he's going to just run the ball and throw bombs next year. So, we'll see about that. But 96 speed receiver and Barr. Mac the strong safety. 84 speed, a little disappointing, but another guy you can play in the box also. 95 speed receiver in Hutton. It's going to be another track team like the Chiefs were a couple years ago, I guess. Got a fullback in the fourth, but doesn't look like he's that much of a player. The linebacker in the fourth, though, Rafferty, outside backer, 84 speed, 86 acceleration, 84 agility that's good value right there. And he's faster than the free safety they took in the fifth. Ain't that something? So overall, got a good bit of speed here, a couple good picks. We'll give it a B on that. Browns was a CPU draft. I think he said he set his draft board. Corner right there will be decent. They don't really need anything, but some good depth to develop because they can't re-sign everyone. So this was an important draft in that respect. Left tackle with 90 strength, 75 overall will definitely develop into a decent player. I wish that center was not a good pick there. That was CPU again. Run stopping DN might move inside the D tackle. Based on the defense. The rest of that, nothing special, but once again, that was CPU draft. Broncos also CPU draft, didn't have a pick till the fourth. Tried to do the best they could. Linemen were pretty much gone at this point, and you can tell about the picks here. And then toward the end, nothing too special right there, but once again, CPU draft for the Broncos. Bills made a couple picks. The tight end Mata, vertical threat, only 77 speed though, was a little disappointing. Strong safety in the fourth. He might develop into something with that. You can try to do something with that at least. Tried to go tight end again. Didn't get any better. Quarterback Ryan. I think some people had an eye on him, but he's only normal, so nothing special there. The 78 punter. Let's take a look at him. This is probably his best pick. Only normal, but 93 kick power, so at least they'll be able to punt well after 3 and outs in Buffalo this season. We'll give it a C. We'll give it a C to be nice. We'll give it a C. All right, Bengals was a CPU draft. Nothing special too much there. Just made those 3 picks. He made trades to get pretty much what he needed. Bears also made 1 pick. Good physical traits on the corner. Him need a little work, but then the rest of this was CPU. Nothing too much that really stands out right there. The D tackle in the 5th, probably their best overall pick right there. Only normal development though. So most of that CPU draft, and that's all. So that's the draft show right there. As you can see, we'll scroll real quickly through the draft in the first round, so you can take a look at where everyone was taken and their overalls, and then we'll advance to the preseason. And remember, only 1 free agent signing outside of kickers and punters is allowed per team for the entire preseason. If you do more than that, I will edit them and make them terrible, and then they will get cut anyway, and then we'll make them right again. All right. So as we finish scrolling through the first round, please DM me if you have any questions. Remember the position changes, only approved position changes. We are checking those like a hawk. And once again, thanks for everyone's participation in the draft this year. Hour and 15 minutes, it flew by. Appreciate all you guys and your dedication. Once again, we are looking for a Patriots owner. Referral bonus is in effect for that also. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going on to the preseason.